What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule Warriors. In the last episode of the Master Quest DLC pack, we went to the Palace of Twilight to confront Midna and Zant. And in this episode, well, we're taking a trip back up to the Land in the Clouds, Skyloft, which, oddly enough, is tacked on to the Twilight Princess timeline. Not sure why they did that. Anyways, it's recommended that we play as Sia, so let's jump into the bazaar and look at some changes. First things first, she is level 25. That is 2 levels higher than the last time we played as her. Now, as far as badges go, I actually did not make any changes, so everything is exactly the same as the last time we played as her, so nothing new to report there. Anyways, now that that is out of the way, let's get started. For costume, let's just go with her standard skin this time around, just because, why the heck not? Now, for weapons, I actually did fuse this. It's a 104 with strength 4. Seems like a pretty good weapon, so that's what I'm going to go with.
Sia sensed another powerful and unknown entity in a separate rift in time, this one on the floating island of Skyloft. When she arrived there, she found it already beset by a vast army of monsters. But who commanded them, Sia wondered. The inhabitants of Skyloft were clearly overwhelmed. Many thought that the end of the world was at hand. Fi, a servant of the goddess, fought alongside the humans, but the beasts' advance could not be stopped. A great darkness would soon overtake Skyloft. Though Sia cared nothing for the fate of the villagers, she began formulating a plan. Whatever being had brought these creatures to Skyloft would make a powerful servant. She would need to subjugate it and make it her own. Launching herself into battle to defend Skyloft, Sia looked for an opportunity to weaken this dark power, and then add it to her forces.
Alright, let's get started. I'm actually really excited to finally be back in Skyloft. Like, it's been a long time since we've seen this place, and honestly, I think Skyloft's one of my favorite levels just because of how colorful it actually is. Sadly, though, this level is actually very, very short, so let's just enjoy the time that we do have while we're here and beat up some bad dudes. So, kind of interesting in this level actually is that there's 2 separate forces. Now normally when there's 2 separate forces you can actually fight both of them, although this time around we are technically allies with the yellow forces right now. Now the yellow forces are actually controlled by Fi. The red forces are Ghirahim's forces. If you were paying attention to the loading cutscene, it pretty much states that Sia is only here because she wants to control the power that Ghirahim has, and her way of doing that is by completely playing Fi, teaming up with her at first. That way they can, together defeat Ghirahim, and then flipping the tables on Fi pretty much. That way, Ghirahim is pretty much forced to ally with us. So it's kind of an interesting plan, and I guess it's up to us to put that plan into action. But first, we gotta take these 2 keeps. And yeah, I know, they make you walk all the way around because they just don't want to open the door from the front. Kind of annoying, but not really a big deal. Plus, taking these 2 keeps is kind of important because it's going to be another one of those things where later on during the level, someone is going to be rushing towards your allied base, and the more obstacles that you put in their way will give you more time to take care of a few other things before you go after them to defeat them. But capturing those 2 keeps is really the only thing you need to do in this level in terms of map control, just because, like I said, it's really short, so just having those 2 keeps alone will pretty much guarantee that you have enough time to take care of bigger things. And when I say bigger things, I really do mean bigger things. You'll see it in a minute here once it actually triggers, but for now, let's just take out a few extra enemies along the way. And it's weird too, because every time you think of Zant or Ghirahim in the context of this game's story, you would usually associate them with Ganon, at least like I do. But I guess this part of the DLC takes place before Ganon recovered all 3 fragments of his spirit and actually left Sia. So I guess Ganon's conscious is still like inside of Sia's body, controlling her. So that's sort of why like Zant and Ghirahim are okay teaming up with Sia, whereas normally their alliance stays with Ganon later on in the storyline. Anyways, though, yeah, bigger problems. The imprisoned, this is exactly what I was talking about. This guy is freaking huge, and we need to take him out and make sure that Fi does not leave the battlefield. Holy crap, man. Well, obviously the imprisoned is not meant to fall on the bridge, because that was like the glitchiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. My gosh, that was pretty bad, or at least in this game. I've seen glitchier things in my life, actually. Although, we are technically, like, inside of the imprisoned right now, so, not sure how I feel about that. It's kind of weird, though, that the imprisoned isn't actually, like, a solid object. It's really just his scales that are, like, hovering there. That's kind of interesting, actually. But regardless of whatever the imprisoned actually is, he needs to be dead. And unfortunately, there are no Grucinators up here in Skyloft, so we gotta grind this battle out the old-fashioned way just by beating up on this dude's toes. Timber! Oh man, that is so funny just to watch this guy go down and then immediately go back up again. Clearly, he was not meant to be on this bridge for a long period of time. Hopefully, ooh, can I get this execute, please? Ah, dang it, man, come on. Whatever, hopefully I can, like, drag him off this bridge. There we go. Come on, dude, follow me. Just get off that bridge. Now, hopefully we won't have to deal with that glitchiness any longer. Maybe if we can get this execute, though, we can actually take this guy out. He's at, like, half HP. Not really sure, like, how much damage our execute will do, but if we're lucky, we'll be able to kill him on the next turn. Now that I think about it, this would probably be a good level for Wizrow, just because the gist of this level is that there's 3 bosses that you need to defeat, and after that, well, the level's pretty much over, so Wizrow would probably do alright in this level. Maybe even Volga, although I haven't actually played as Volga yet because, well, the DLC hasn't recommended him, but there's only 1 level left, so chances are I'll probably just play as Volga in the next level regardless of what the DLC recommends. But our execute, unfortunately, did not kill the imprisoned. He's still got, like, I don't know, 20% HP left, so we still got a little bit longer of this battle to go, but hopefully we can do it quickly because, yeah, as you can tell, Ghirahim is actually advancing towards our allied base, trying to take it out. But thankfully, since we captured those 2 keeps, he's got a few enemies to go through, and that should slow him down long enough for us to take out the imprisoned and get over there and deal with Ghirahim. I'm not really too worried about Ghirahim anyways, just because, yeah, he's kind of weak. Like, we fought him before, and every time we, like, fight him, he goes down super quickly just because, like I said, he's really stinking weak. So, not really a threat for us right now. Man, the imprisoned, he's so tanky, dude. My special does, like, nothing to him either. I really wish I had, like, full focus spirit. That actually might make things a little bit easier, but I mean, getting magic is kind of hard to go by in this level, especially if you're not taking over keeps, considering that's usually where the magic jars lie, and I'm not about to, like, go and search for them. I'd rather just do everything the normal way. Plus, he's close enough to being dead that it really doesn't matter. Like, the only thing I really need to worry about now is that stupid, like, electrical circle that, like, appears around his feet whenever he makes a stomp. Alright, there we go. Down again. And as long as I get the execute this time, we should be good to go. Come on, please. See ya. Only a little bit longer. There we go. Thank goodness. And bam, baby. So long, imprisoned. Nice knowing ya, pal. Alright, so now that he is gone, let's rush over and deal with Ghirahim. Wow, he did not even take that keep back yet. Like, come on, man. That was a pretty long time you had up there to yourself, and you really didn't even do anything, so oh, I guess Volga was here, so I guess that's why he wasn't able to take over this keep, but still, like, come on, Ghirahim. Put up a challenge at least. Like, I'm just gonna face roll over you in a second, so I mean, you're fun. I mean, I hope you had it while it lasted, because it's all over now, buddy. Boom, there we go. Alright, so long, Ghirahim. Now that that is done, guess what? There's really only one more thing we need to do in this level before we can end it off. Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy. Anything cool under here? Nope, nothing at all. Awesome! So yes, Ghirahim's forces are now allied with us. And look, we now control, like, the entirety of the map. Hooray! Of course, now Fi's forces are against us, so our control of the map is going to be a little bit weird from now on. So, like, we have all the keeps right now, but that's going to change in like a minute. And we're only going to have like half the keeps, but doesn't really matter because there's only one more thing that we need to do to finish off this level, and that is defeating Fi. So let's make our way over to the enemy base. It's locked right now, we can't actually get in there, but it will unlock in a little bit, and once it does, we're just going to have an all-out brawl with Fi, and if we defeat her, well, we win then. Like I said, this is a very short level, and yeah, Fi is going to act as another boss, so Wizro might be a good idea for this level. Plus, I think Wizro has, like, the darkness, like, element as well, so he would also probably work in terms of, like, elemental advantages in this level. It's weird that, like, so far in this DLC, there has not been a single, like, fire element recommended level for, like, Volga. Hopefully the last level is, that way we can actually show him off, but even if it isn't, I'm still going to show off Volga because I am really excited to play as him, actually. Like, one of my friends said he's probably one of the most powerful characters, like, behind Ganondorf and Link, so that's pretty exciting. Anyways, though, let's finish up Fi because she is almost gone. She just needs to get out of here and stop doing that annoying combo where I can't attack her. Anyways, there we go. Fi is gone. That was actually a lot quicker than I expected it to be. Anyways, though, looks like we're done here. This level has now been completed. Fantastic. And now Ghirahim is on our side, at least for a short while. But sadly, this means our time in Skyloft is coming to an end. I will miss you, my friend. I really will. I actually play, like, the normal Skyloft level a lot whenever I'm, like, grinding up for rupees or materials just because, I don't know, it's a fun level. Although certain materials can only be gotten in certain stages, so Skyloft really isn't the best for that. Anyways, bam. There we go. Another stage done. Alright, so let's see what we got. Wow, 8 minutes and 28 seconds. That was really quick. Got some nice roops. Ooh, a light plus horse. Ooh, EXP plus for Lana. That might be nice for fusing. Strength 3, meh. And, alright, I gotta get rid of some stuff. Let's see. I guess I can get rid of this one, and why not? That should be good enough, I suppose. And, yeah, I'll take all of those. Alright, sweet. Well, I guess that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this episode, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But, once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.